Oh! Someone give these guys a round of applause. Take my money. Please, take it all. I don't need to pay my house. I don't need to pay my car. I don't need to feed my animals. Food? Who needs it? Give me a break. $80. Give me your money. Stuff my pockets. I'm greedy. I don't know what else you want me to say. Are you going to tell me that and say it with a straight face? Because maybe I'm out of my mind. But probably not. Have I said enough? What's up, people? Dwayne from D-Pad Disquisition. And as you guys are aware, Nintendo Switch 2 is Nintendo's newest and greatest console. The best one they've ever put on the market. The best thing to ever happen to Nintendo. The Nintendo Switch released at $299. The original Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch 2 is releasing at $450 to $499. It's like $449 and $499 if you get the Mario Kart World bundle. So I just kind of want to discuss the pricing of the console, the games, the overpricing of almost everything Nintendo puts out nowadays. But let's have a discussion about it, because maybe I'm out of my mind. But probably not. The Switch 2 came out 5 months ago. It released in June of 2025. It is currently November 7th. June, July, August, September, October, November. It's about 5 months old. A little over 5 months old. Whatever, give or take. The Xbox One released in 2013, and the Xbox One has more graphical power than a Nintendo Switch 2. 2013. Have I said enough? When the Xbox One released in 2013, it came out for $499 US cash, which is the same exact price if you get the Mario Kart bundle as the Switch 2. It doesn't quite level out, now does it? Now I know what you're going to say, but Dwayne, the Switch 2 has portable gaming. You can take it wherever you want, which is great. Don't get me wrong. I've talked about being able to take games wherever you want. The older I get, the more I enjoy being able to take my games because I'm always on the go doing shit that I don't want to do. I get it. I get it. But $499 in a bundle with a game that really, in my opinion, isn't quite worth it. Mario Kart 8 trumps it in my opinion. But then again, I have all the DLC. I have all that stuff. So, you know, it's up in the air. But to release at the same price as a console in 2013, okay? And I get it. Prices have increased. Shit should be more expensive. I totally understand. But it's not even as powerful as a console from 2013, which, by the way, was considered completely underpowered for when it came out. Let's not forget that. And that is just for the console, plus a game that is give or take, right? So let's start considering the games. They are charging $80 for a lot of these games, especially the first-party exclusives. Donkey Kong, Mario Kart, Pokemon ZA, or whatever you call it. All of these games are $80. Are these games really worth $80? Are you going to tell me that Donkey Kong Bonanza has more content or more specific wonderful gameplay than Mario Odyssey did when it released? Are you going to tell me it had more fantastic gameplay and better worlds than Breath of the Wild? Tears of the Kingdom. Are you going to tell me that and say it with a straight face? Because that is just not true. I've played Donkey Kong Bonanza, okay? I haven't played it to completion. I haven't beat it, but I've tooled around in it. And it's nothing special. I mean, it's fun. Don't get me wrong. It's a good game. Hell, it's a great game. I enjoy it immensely. But it's not any more fantastic than Mario Odyssey was when it came out for the original Switch. It's not any more fantastic than it was with Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild. And hell, let's not even mention that this game released with Mario Kart World, which it's okay. You know, it's an okay game. But I'd rather play Mario Kart 8. I think the graphics are a little bit more my style, maybe. I'm not going to say better, but they're more my style. The gameplay is almost the same, you know. Different characters, different items, you know. Like, there's a few little change-ups. The open world that was just empty and barren. There's stuff about it that just it doesn't click with me as much as Mario Kart 8, which that might be a personal opinion. But there's nothing about these exclusives that make them any better than the Switch exclusives, especially not to pay $80, $20 more than all these other games were. These other ones released at $60 like normal. What the hell's up with that? Not to mention, a lot of the games that are on the Switch 2 right now have just been ported from the Switch 1. Flop them over, $80, give me your money. Stuff my pockets. I'm greedy. I don't know what else you want me to say, but there's something to that. I mean, hell, they're charging $40 for a digital download of Mario Galaxy 2. If you want Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 for the Nintendo Switch 2, you're paying $70. $70. When on Nintendo Switch 1, you could get Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, and Mario Galaxy for $60. How is that worth it? You can't even tell the difference in graphics. You can't. Super Mario All-Stars trumps that bundle they put together of Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 and puts it to shame. Sends it out to pasture to eat with the cattle. There's no justification on why that should cost $70 for both of those games. Zero. I have been an Amiibo fan since they came out, right? I gave up on them after a while. I'm like, I'm not buying all these, clearly. But do you see this up here? All of these right here are Amiibo. All of these over here, they're all Amiibo. Every one of them. I paid $12 a piece for all of those Amiibo above me, okay? $12.99 or whatever the hell it was. They have come out and announced new Amiibo for the Kirby games, the Mario games, the Metroid games. Some of these Amiibo are $49 a piece. $49 a piece! Are you fucking kidding me? $49? And they go, oh, but Dwayne, you can take it off of this star. You can detach Kirby from the star she's on and put her on something else. Him, her, I don't give a fuck what it is. You can detach Kirby from the star it's on and put it on a different ride. Oh! Someone give these guys a round of applause. Take my money. Please, take it all. I don't need to pay my house. I don't need to pay my car. I don't need to feed my animals. Food? Who needs it? Give me a break. $50 for an Amiibo? Are you kidding me? For what? To give you a costume in a game? These Amiibo don't even do that much. I've used them all. And every game I have, they don't give you enough content for $50, let alone $12.99. And I get it. Everything nowadays is more expensive. We need your money. Houses are more expensive. Cars are more expensive. Rent, water, bills. I get it. But at this point, Nintendo is just being greedy, okay? I don't live in California where shit is 10 times more expensive than it should be, okay? I live in a rural state, and shit here, it don't cost that much. $50 for an amiibo is too much. $39.99 for a Metroid amiibo is too much. And I got bad news for you. $80 for a game is too much, and $500 for a console that's less powerful than a console that came out in 2013, it's too much. So if you're buying this, you're sending Nintendo a message that says, hey, we will buy whatever you put out. I don't care the price. I will refinance my house. I will buy, and I have a decent job, guys. I make decent money. But I'm not buying that. I'm not paying that much. I'm not a fan of getting scammed. And it's not a scam per se, but it's way more than it should be. If I can get an Xbox One that plays games better than the Switch 2 does, when the Xbox One came out in 2013, I'm not talking about the Series X or the Series S, which is way more powerful than a Switch 2. I'm talking about the original Xbox One. That's too ugly to sit in your entertainment center because it looks like a VCR from 1990, which clearly I have no problem with. I kind of like the old stuff. But to charge that much for a console that's less powerful than an original Xbox One, I'm talking about less powerful than one of these bad boys. Look at this VCR. It should be able to do better than this. And I don't care about its portable qualities, okay? There's tons of portable consoles out there that are way more powerful than this. It's as simple as that. So to everyone buying a Switch 2 right now, buying all these games, I get it. Do what you want with your money. You earned it. Spend it on whatever you want. But you're sending Nintendo a message. And that message is, we'll buy whatever you put out, no matter the price. And I don't think that's a good thing. But this is just my opinion. So, say what you guys think in the comments. Let me know what you think about it. And I guess, as always, you guys take it easy. And I'll catch you on the other side. Peace out.